Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to sit down and I wanted to test out some Hailey's Beauty products. I know a lot of influencers talk about these, like Juicy Jazz has mentioned them on her YouTube before, Kelly Stracht has mentioned them, V&A Strict. They have mentioned them on their YouTube channel and there seems to be a lot of hype about the brand, so I really wanted to sit down and play with their products since I finally got around to ordering them. So I'm excited to try that. We have some new Milani lip liners, we have a new primer, some new lashes, so we just have a bunch of good stuff to try out today. Before we get started, I want to mention the elephant in the room. Number one, I did change my hair color. This is my hair color pretty much before COVID, and then COVID happened, couldn't get my hair done, so now I feel like myself again. I was so sick of looking at my roots. Like, I know if you get your hair colored, you know what I'm talking about. Just seeing your roots, it's just like, no, like I don't want to do it. It's not for me. I hate looking at them. They just don't look good. And number two, if you see, I do have kind of, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I have these little welts on my forehead. I did just come back from a doctor's appointment and I did get my nerve blocks that I get for my migraines. So sometimes there is a little bit of bubbling under the skin. So we're just going to roll with it. I don't think it's going to be an issue to put makeup over it. And I don't even think you can really see it. I think it probably went down since coming home, but usually like right here where I get my injections, I get these little like bubbles, like the medicine's under the skin, and then until it kind of distributes, the bubbles go away. But yeah, I want to jump right into this video. I'm excited to try all of these products, so if you want to hear my thoughts on them, please keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to. Make sure you turn on your post notification bell so you are notified every time I upload. I do upload every week. And check out my social medias. They are here on the page and they are also linked down in the description bar. Let's jump right into the video, guys. So the first thing I want to touch on is the products that I got from Hailey's Beauty. I ordered them in a bundle. I'm going to show you them individually and go over them individually from Hailey's website. But I just want to point that out there. I did get all of these products in a bundle that I paid for. Like, you can get bundles if you want to, where you get multiple products and you just pay one lump sum, or if you don't want everything, you can buy these products individually as well. The first thing that came in the bundle is this sponge right here. Now I do already have it wet, so it looks really large. This is their Mix Complexion sponge. It feels really nice. It's soft, but it's also firm at the same time. It's a really nice consistency. I love that it has this very light nude pink. You probably can't tell on camera because of the lights, but it is a really nice nude pink. I also notice here, I don't think you'll be able to see it. No, you won't be able to, but on the Beauty Blender, it actually has the word Hailey's like engraved into the Beauty Blender, which I think is super cool. This does retail for $10, and on Hailey's website it says, new color, same sponge, elevate your foundation routine with the Remix Complexion sponge. This uniquely designed material creates a desirable smooth finish that is streak free and seamless, applies liquid, pressed powder and loose powder makeup with minimal waste product. The gentle bounce from a sponge allows for a natural buildable coverage. I'm not a brush person. I've been saying that on my channel for a while, so I love using makeup sponges, and honestly, you don't need to buy a beauty blender anymore because you can find so many affordable sponges that are $10 and below, whereas a beauty blender you're paying 20 bucks. So I am excited to use this. It feels really, really good. For primer, I did pick this up at the drug store. This is from Hard Candy. This is their Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. It's a 12-hour makeup grip primer. I hear this is a dupe for the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I see that a lot of people rave about this as being the dupe on their channels, so I'm excited to try this. It says it plumps, moisturizes, and perfects. I know e.l.f. has a new primer that just came out. It's from their Mint collection that I believe is tacky, and then from their previous collection they had a watermelon sticky type of primer come out as well, and I did do a dupe video with that primer and the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip on my channel. It's definitely a lot of videos back, but you can check that out if you want to. This retails for $6.96 on Walmart's website. I don't know of any place besides Walmart that sells Hard Candy around here. I don't think Target sells it. I know Ulta doesn't sell it. I'm not sure if CVS's or Walgreens or Rite Aid sell it, but the only place I can find Hard Candy is at Walmart. I'm actually kind of nervous to try this. I've only ever tried one Hard Candy product back when I was, I don't even know, maybe like late middle school, early high school, and it broke me out so bad, and I have never used Hard Candy since, so I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but since this is a hydrating primer, I did want to give it a try because I have really dry skin, as you know, so hydrating primers are my thing. This says says here it is formulated with hyaluronic acid and agave, and it's a hydrating grip jelly primer that plumps the skin to eliminate fine lines while gripping makeup for all day wear. Now, I want to say this is repackaged because on Walmart's website it says hydrating jelly primer, and this just says hydrating primer, but it's the same color, same packaging, everything. So I want to say maybe that they renamed this or repackaged it, but it's supposed to make your makeup last for 12 hours, which is a really good claim, and it is formulated without parabens, phthalates, or sulfates, which is good. We don't want to put that on our face anyway. So we are going to apply this. This actually, looking at it, so it does have a green tint to it. I know it looks yellow on camera, but I promise it's green. That is the same color as the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. So I find it ironic that they're the same color. This is definitely gripping. I can feel it right away when massaging it into the skin. It feels good though. And I would say it's hydrating. It does leave a nice glow to the skin. It's not too much where your skin looks oily or greasy. It just looks like a natural dew, and my face is tacky, but honestly, it's not as tacky as the Milk Makeup Primer. That one, you can definitely you really have to pull your fingers off of that one. This one, it's not that tacky, but it's enough that I think it will really grip the makeup. Next, we have foundation. This is the Hailey's Beauty Reform Liquid Luxe Luminous Finish Liquid Foundation. That is a mouthful. It just comes in this black packaging here, and I got the shade 2.15. It is their lightest shade. I can't shade match online for the life of me, so I just kind of went by the description of this color. I believe it said fair with neutral undertones. So this is the packaging that it comes in. You have a nice sleek black bottle here, and then you can see the color on the bottom here, which I do like. I think that this color will match us, so we're gonna try this. They have a matte version as well, but you know me, I had to get the luminous version because I have dry skin. But if you have oily skin, I think that you will, benefit from their matte foundation. I did want to pick up their primer. Their primer is really raved about. However, it was sold out at the time I purchased these, and I believe filming today, which when you're watching this video will be yesterday when I filmed it, I believe it's still sold out on their website. And I want to say for all of these products that I bought a sponge, the foundation, concealer, and a contour stick. I believe it was $35 for the bundle, and it is cheaper to buy the bundle than to buy these individually. I just want to put that out there. This foundation on its own is $20, and like I said, I got the shade 2.15, which is fair with neutral undertones for fair to light skin. It looks like they have 14 shades, and it says here it is an oil-free liquid foundation that offers medium buildable coverage for a natural healthy looking glow, and it's for normal, combination, and oily skin types. And it has, for ingredient callouts, it has plant-derived ribose, sunflower extract, and rosemary leaf extract. It's free of parabens, sulfates, phthalates, and fragrance, which I personally love. I don't even like using fragrance on my face. I don't use it in my skincare, and I really don't even like to use it in makeup. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I do like that this is fragrance free. So you do get a pump, which is nice. It's just convenient that way, in my opinion. So here is the color. We're just going to dot this on the face. Now it does look dark, I'm not gonna lie. Like, putting this on, it looks dark, but hopefully once we blend it into the skin it won't be as bad. I'm just gonna start with a little bit just because I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but this sponge, you guys, I'm excited to use this. I want to say, I don't know if I mentioned it, when I put this sponge underwater, it got like 3 times the size of what its original size was. It's definitely bigger than double in my opinion, so I like that it got really big. But we are going to start pouncing this into the skin. Right off the bat, I can definitely see the luminous glow for sure. And keep in mind, I put on a very light layer, so of course you are still going to see my imperfections. You do you put on as much as you want. I probably will go in with a second layer, but right off the bat, you can make it sheer if you want to, or more of a lighter coverage, which I like. I'd rather have something be buildable, just because, not everybody wants full coverage all the time, you know what I mean? I do like that. I think it's blending in really, really nice on the skin. Oh, I don't think it's the foundation, but this sponge, it smells really bad. I don't know what it is, but it smells It smells really bad. So I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm assuming probably from just being in the packaging, it just has a scent that hopefully will go away. And I already did my brows, so I'm trying not to get product in my brows. I'm gonna go in with another layer, of course. I do think the shade is a little bit dark for me, so I definitely think they can make, when I looked at their shade range, more lighter shades and more darker shades, which maybe they will in the future. That would be great. You know what, maybe it is the foundation. My hand definitely smells like what the sponge smells like, and honestly, it smells really bad to me, but I hope that that scent does not like stay on my face. You know how some things can be so fragrant that you can like smell it on your face throughout the day? I hope that's not the case. I really don't know why this smells the way it does. But we're going in with the second layer. You can see it's definitely building up so nice, and the finish looks so good, you guys. I really, really like how it's turning out. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting nauseous. I don't know what this scent is, but it's not for me. So if you have ever purchased this sponge or foundation, let me know in the comments if yours has a weird scent. I honestly want to say it's the sponge just because it did say fragrance free for the foundation, but listen. I'm struggling over here. I'm not gonna lie. When I put this sponge near my nose, like, I'm holding my breath, which is not a good first impression for me. But I do like the brand overall, so, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, bash the brand just for that one thing bothering me, but it's definitely noticeable and not tolerable, in my opinion. So here we have the finish. You can see very glowy. I feel like I look a little orange, a little golden, little yellow on camera, and I definitely do in the mirror. So what you're seeing on camera is what I'm seeing in real life. It definitely does not match my neck, so the shade is too dark for me, but it covered up pretty well, and I really like that it blended effortlessly into the skin, and it is buildable, so I think it's not going to cake up the more layers you go in with. I'm not going to go in with another layer because I am okay with this coverage, but keep in mind you can go in with more if you want to. So yeah, I really like this finish. I think it's nice. So now we have the concealer here. This is their Revive Cream Concealer. This is what it looks like here. I like the packaging just because it's flat. Like, I haven't really seen many packagings like this. This reminds me of the packaging for the L'Oreal Air Mascara. Let me get that. With this mascara, you can see like the packaging, it's kind of like thick up top and then it gets more narrow as it goes down, and this kind of gives me the same vibe as that. You do get 0.19 fluid ounces, which to me, I feel like that's not a lot. No, I feel like that's not very much at all. This retails for $15, and it looks like you get 12 shades here. I got the shade Fair Neutral, which is their lightest shade, and it is for fair skin with neutral undertones. And for the description, it says it is a lightweight natural concealer cream offering natural buildable coverage for all day wear. It has a demi matte finish. It's for normal combination and oily skin. We're just gonna remove the seal and go in with this. I'm excited to try this. I hear a lot of people really like this, so I'm excited to try it. It does have a doe foot applicator here. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this right under the eyes, and I'm gonna try to do this lifting effect that I see everybody doing on Instagram and on TikTok, where they put some on the inner corner and then they put a line right at their outer corner to kind of lift the eyes up. And I'm gonna go in and just apply some of this where I have some texture. It may not look like I have texture, but in real life, I promise you, I have texture. I think everybody has texture. It's just kind of inevitable. Let's blend this out. I'm honestly contemplating getting a different sponge just because I know I keep saying it, but the scent, you guys, it is not okay. I don't know what is going on, but let's blend this in. This shade, I think, is definitely lighter than the foundation shade. If the foundation was this shade that the concealer is, I think it would have matched me a lot better. It seems to be blending in really nicely. I'm gonna put some on my eyelid there. I would say it's probably about a medium coverage. You can still see a little bit of my dark circles. Does this technique really lift your eyes or lift your face? I can't really tell a difference, to be honest, but I know everybody is using this technique and I don't know, I don't really see it. I'm gonna have to try it off camera one day where I just do one side like that and the other side the way I normally would to kind of notice a difference. I think with this concealer you have to be quick. I definitely am noticing that it's drying down pretty fast. So if I were you and you want to use this, I would say to do one side first, like apply it to one under eye, blend that out, apply it to the other under eye, blend that out, and then go ahead and do your blemishes, or do your blemishes first and then do each eye separately. But this is what the skin is looking like. It blended out really nice. It's definitely starting to crease in my under eyes, but all concealers do that for me, so definitely not the concealer itself. Every concealer does that for me. But overall, I think my skin looks really good. I'm pretty impressed. So now we're gonna go in with the cream contour stick. There's not a lot of shades in this, so I hope I picked a shade that kind of works with my fair skin tone. I picked up the shade 4.25. This is their Replay foundation stick. It's a hydrating foundation stick, but you can use it as a contour stick, it said. So it does come in this packaging, almost like a lipstick packaging. It's the same type of packaging as the foundation with the pump. And this on its own retails for $16 and they have 6 shades. So I tried to pick a neutral shade. I definitely think the shades are not good. They definitely need to improve on their shade range there. But it says an all-in-one foundation and contour routine that blends effortlessly on skin for a natural demi-matte finish. This hydrating formula offers a creamy, weightless texture and is designed for full face application, touch-ups, and enhancing features through contour and highlight. Recommended contour shades 4.25, which is the one that I picked up, and 7.25 are true neutral shades, which best emulate real defined facial contours. This is also a medium finish. Okay, I don't know. This product has bubbles on it. I don't know if it's just condensation. Let me show you. Can you guys see it has like bubbles or like some type of film on it? I know it's like super hard to see. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Oh, it's like gritty on the back of my hand. Well, here's the color. I think this will be a good color for me. So let's go in and kind of apply this where we want. So this is the color on. I do think this would be a good color for fair skin tones, but I am gonna go in and just use the same sponge to blend it out. Since it's a foundation, it should blend out fairly easy in my opinion. I mean, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And it definitely did blend out really easy. You saw that, right? I really didn't take much to blend it out. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same over here to the other side. Yeah, that blends out really nice. Gonna do the forehead. So here we have it blended out. I don't think it looks bad, honestly. I think it looks pretty good. You definitely just need to clean it up at the bottom, but overall, I think it looks good. And I think it blended really nice and seamlessly. Oh, I want to mention, I don't know why I didn't mention this. The bundle that I bought comes with this cute makeup bag that says Hailey's. It's big. You could definitely fit a lot of products in it. I put all these products that I'm showing you in today's video in here and they all fit fine. But you do get a little makeup bag, which I think is really, really cute. Next, we're gonna go in with powder. We're gonna use the Hailey's Retouch Perfect Setting Powder. Now, I don't know if, I couldn't find this on their website. So they do have a powder on there, but it doesn't look like this. So I'm not sure if that powder on their website replaced this, but this is such a good powder. I have raved about this on my channel before several times in several different videos, and I love it. It just gives your skin just like, it's like putting an Instagram filter or a Snapchat filter on your skin. It blurs all your imperfections. It just makes the skin look so good. So we're gonna use that same sponge, and actually let me go in with the other side to blend out any creasing we have going on. And then let's go in with the sponge. I love this powder, you guys. If there's one thing you want to pick up from this line, it's the powder for sure. And we're gonna go ahead and set our whole face with this. I don't think that this powder dries me out either, which is nice. I know some powders can be too mattifying, but honestly, I don't think that this is too mattifying. It definitely will set your makeup, but I don't think it's too much where people with dry skin can't use it. You can definitely see it does remove shine, but it doesn't leave your skin feeling tight or anything like that. And don't forget, if you put concealer on your eyelids, make sure set your eyelids. You can see I already have some creasing in my eyelids. And don't forget to set the creases of the nose, since those are like one of the first things that crease on people. And then I'm just going to kind of carve out where that contour is. Okay, that's super weird. So let me show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I went to carve out the contour here and the sponge just removed all the foundation and all the makeup there. That doesn't happen to me with other sponges. So I definitely don't think this sponge is for me. It's not doing it for me. I definitely am having a lot of problems with it, like I said about the smell too. But here's the skin with powder on. You can see my face just kind of looks blurred. It looks set and it just looks like we have a filter on our face. I'm gonna go ahead and do some contour, or let me rephrase. I'm gonna do some bronzer, some blush, some highlighter off camera, and then we will be right back to finish up this look. All right, you guys, so I went into my bronzer, blush, highlight, and mascara off camera. I was gonna go in with some new lashes today, but honestly, I know as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to wipe this makeup off because I don't like it. So I'm not going to waste the lashes. But I will probably use them in my next video since I plan to do an eyeshadow look in my next video since it's been so long since I have actually sat down and done eyeshadow on my channel. So I will use the lashes in my next video. I'm really excited for these actually. Milani came out with some new lip liners and you guys, I heard a lot about them and that they're so good. So I did pick up 4 shades. I picked up the nudist shades. I think they have either 7 or 8 shades, but here they are. These are their understatement lip liners. So the first one we have here is in the shade Saucy Tossy, which is the deepest color that I ended up picking up, like a deep neutral brown. I picked up this color right here. This is called Nude Entrance. This is their lightest shade, their lightest nude shade. I picked up this shade here, Cafe Olate. Cafe Olate, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is their, I would say probably second darkest nude color. And I also picked up this color called Cinnamon Statement. It's more like a rosy nude, so I figured, you know what, I'll pick it up and we can try it. I don't even know which one I want to go in with, to be honest. I think let's try Nude Entrance, the lightest one. I just want to see how this looks on my skin. I don't know if it'll be more pink or if it's going to be more nude, but let's try this. I did pick these up at Walmart. You can order them online at Ulta, but honestly it's cheaper to get them at Walmart. I paid, I want to say $6.97 I believe a piece for these at Walmart, and on Ulta's website I believe they're $7.99 and you can only order them online. They don't have them in store. For the description on Ulta's website it says, set the stage for show-stopping lips with the Milani Understatement Lip Liner. This highly pigmented and creamy formula glides on the lips, making it the must-have first step in your lip color application. Whether you're defining, reshaping, or resizing your pout, the retractable pencil easily creates full and flawless lips that won't feather away. The soft and creamy formula effortlessly glides for comfortable all-day wear. It's cruelty-free, vegan, made in the USA. I like that it's retractable. I don't know why, I'm just not a fan of wooden pencils that you have to sharpen. NYX has some really good lip liners that are wooden and you do have to sharpen, and I do like those, but I don't know, I kind of prefer like a retractable pencil. But let's try this shade here. Looking at the packaging, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but you can see on the pencil it's actually darker than the box color. Like you have the color here, but the pencil over here looks darker than what that color is. We're gonna see, I'm gonna swatch them off for you anyway, but I want to see how this, oh my goodness, you guys, I just took off the lid and look. This is a real fail, you guys. When you take these lids off, it kind of is a little stuck. Like you kind of do have to pull hard. The side of the pencil hit the edge of the cap, which does happen from time to time. And it did remove the tip, but we're just gonna toss that out and we will still go ahead and try this. Let me just put some on the back of my hand. So this is the color right here. It looks really pretty, but honestly, it looks a lot lighter on the packaging. Let's go in and try this. So right off the bat, yes, they are super creamy. Wow, these glide really, really nice. This is a little bit darker than the packaging, but this is a beautiful color. I thought it was going to be more like pink, but honestly, it looks really, really nice. You know what? I think I'm going to fill my whole lips in with this and then go in with a gloss over top because you guys know I love glosses. So just Filling in the lips. This feels nice. Not gonna lie, I can't even really feel it on my lips. It's very lightweight, but I really like this color. It's definitely, like I said, darker than I thought it would be. And honestly, for gloss, I think I'm just gonna go in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and I'm gonna use the shade Reef, the more pink shade. And I'm just gonna put this right over top, and I'm just gonna tap it in with my finger just to distribute it better. Ooh, that looks cute. I like this lip combo together for sure. So let's go in and swatch the other lip liners. I'm gonna swatch next Cinnamon Statement, which is more of that rosy, neutral, nude shade. And I'm gonna be careful this time taking the lid off. They're like hard to get off. I feel like I have to really pull. So here is Cinnamon Statement right here. These two colors, honestly, they look the same on camera side by side, but Cinnamon Statement has more of an orange undertone to it, whereas Nude Entrance has more of like a pink undertone to it. This would be a really, really good shade for fall. Next, we're gonna swatch Cafe au Lait, and that one is right here. That honestly kind of looks like the contour shade here, but it's definitely a very light neutral shade. And the last shade is Saucy Toffee, or is it Toffee? Saucy Toffee. I might have pronounced that wrong earlier in the video. I didn't realize, but it's Saucy Toffee. And this is the darker shade. Right here, you can see it's a dark brown, which would also be really cute in the fall. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's do final thoughts. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely kind of disappointed. I really like Hailey's Beauty. I like what they stand for. But number one, let's talk about the foundation. Now, the foundation color you see in here, I feel like it oxidized. Like, does my face not look darker than that? Because to me it does. If I could have gotten a lighter shade, I would have, but unfortunately this is the lightest shade. So I would say that they need to expand and get more lighter and darker shades, because they really don't have that many darker shades either, which I don't think is fair for both ends of the spectrum. But I liked the finish. I thought it was really, really pretty. So if you can find a shade that matches you, I say pick it up if you know, want the coverage and you want the luminosity. But for me, because it doesn't match my skin shade, I know I'm not going to wear it, but it did look really, really pretty on the skin. The concealer I liked. I'm definitely going to keep using this. I think it blended into the skin really nicely. Like I said, it was a medium coverage and it did cover up pretty well. So I will keep using this. I think honestly, this is the best product out of the stuff that I had used. Like, I like the powder, but I already owned that prior to this, but I will keep using this for sure. The contour stick, I liked this as well. I'm going to try to use this over a different foundation. I don't like it with this foundation color just because this oxidized, and then now I'm applying this. I feel like it kind of looks orange, but I think the color here on the back of my hand, I think it looks nice. So I'm going to try to use this with a different foundation, and I think it blended really, really nice. It really didn't take much effort at all. The sponge, I hate it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't like it. It smells awful. I don't know what chemical is in this, but it is not for me. I cannot do this. So if you're sensitive to smells, you're not gonna like the way this smells. I don't know if it's just mine. It could be just my sponge, but I definitely will not use this. Well, let me correct myself. I'm gonna wash this with soap a few times and see if maybe like the scent will come out, because if the scent comes out, I'll try to use the sponge again. But honestly, it removed some of my foundation, as you guys saw earlier in the video. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence if I'm gonna use the sponge or not. The primer, I like it. I think, yeah, it does what it says it's going to do. It's a gripping primer, so it is going to make your face a little bit tacky to kind of hold on to the foundation. I think the primer, you know, worked just like any other primer. I don't really have anything special to say about it, but I think it did what it said it was going to do. And the lip liners, I really liked the one that I tried, and because I liked the one, I know they're all going to perform the same, so I'm really excited to try the other ones. And yeah, I think it looks really, really good. Let me check and see if the other ones match the outer packaging, because like I said, that first one didn't. So the Cinnamon Statement one matches pretty well to its packaging. The Cafe au Lait, the pencil color is a little bit darker than what the packaging is displaying. And for Saucy Toffee, it's the same, whereas like the pencil color is darker than on the packaging. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this packaging. The color might be darker than what is shown on the packaging. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you tried any of these products? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Let me know. I'd love to have a conversation with you. I was expecting to like this a little bit more, and like this video is totally a fail, but hey, it happens. You know, there's definitely going to be products that just don't work for me or work for you, vice versa. So yeah, let me know if you've tried these products. If you bought this sponge, let me know, does it have a scent that's unbearable? Because I don't know. It's making me nauseous just smelling it, to be honest. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it just has a bad smell. Let me know if you've tried it and what your thoughts are on it. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please consider subscribing to my channel and turn your post notification bell on so you are notified every time I upload. And check out my social media. They're down below in the description bar. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.